Let's dive into why crypto is at the center of attention right now, capturing headlines and sparking debates across the globe. As we head into the second half of 2025, the world is watching closely to see what's next for digital assets. After years of wild swings and dramatic headlines, the crypto market is finally maturing. This isn't just about price speculation or chasing quick profits anymore. There's a noticeable shift towards stability and long-term vision. We're seeing real adoption on a scale never witnessed before. Companies, governments, and major financial institutions are now actively involved, not just watching from the sidelines but shaping the future of the industry. The projects that survived the hype cycles and market crashes are now proving their real-world value, delivering solutions in finance, supply chain, and even healthcare. Several key factors are converging at once, like the recent Bitcoin halving, clearer global regulations, and major technological upgrades such as Ethereum's latest improvements. These changes are setting the stage for a new era. This is creating a perfect storm for growth and innovation, drawing in everyone from everyday retail investors to Wall Street giants and venture capitalists. The opportunities and risks are clearer than ever before. Crypto is evolving from a wild west of speculation into a developing digital economy, with new business models and investment strategies emerging. Now the conversation has shifted. It's no longer just will crypto survive, but how will crypto change the world? And what role will it play in our daily lives? The foundation for the next era of finance and technology is being set right now, brick by digital brick, as new infrastructure and regulations take shape. The next 6 months could be pivotal, potentially defining crypto's role in the global financial system for years to come. The world is watching, and the stakes have never been higher. Let's talk Bitcoin. Its price has settled between $75,000 and $85,000 for months. While some miss the wild volatility, this stability is a sign of maturity. Bitcoin is now seen as a legitimate asset, not just a speculative gamble. This consolidation phase is about building a strong foundation for future growth. It's shaking out short-term speculators and attracting long-term believers. If Bitcoin holds this range, it could set the stage for a move toward $100,000 and beyond. Institutions see this stability and are more comfortable investing, which increases demand. For everyday investors, this is a less risky entry point. Bitcoin is transitioning into a predictable long-term store of value. This stability could unlock the next wave of adoption from major corporations and funds. The groundwork for mainstream acceptance is being laid right now. While Bitcoin consolidates and the headlines focus on its price swings, the real action is happening in the world of altcoins, especially those offering real-world utility and practical solutions. Investors are moving past the hype of meme coins and speculative tokens, instead turning their attention to projects that are actively solving real problems, like improving supply chain transparency, tracking goods from origin to destination, and ensuring authenticity. Another major focus is on fair payments for creators, with blockchain platforms enabling artists, musicians, and content creators to receive instant, borderless payments without middlemen. The hottest trend right now? The intersection of AI and crypto, where decentralized networks are powering AI marketplaces, automating data verification, and creating new opportunities for collaboration between technology and finance. These aren't just futuristic ideas, they're attracting real users, significant investment, and even partnerships with established companies. Meanwhile, DeFi is also maturing, offering secure, user-friendly platforms for borrowing, lending, and managing assets without the need for traditional banks. Now anyone can earn interest, transfer money globally, and access financial services that were once out of reach, all without relying on banks. As traditional interest rates remain stubbornly low, DeFi's alternatives are becoming more attractive than ever, drawing in both retail and institutional investors. The market is now rewarding projects with strong fundamentals, active development teams, and clear roadmaps for future growth. The altcoin space is experiencing a flight to quality, as investors seek out the most promising and reliable projects. Hype and speculation aren't enough anymore. You need a working product, real users, and a clear value proposition to stand out. Investors must do more homework, diving deep into white papers, roadmaps, and community engagement. But the payoff is the chance to discover the next big thing in tech and finance. The market is maturing rapidly, and only the best, most innovative projects are thriving in this new environment. Real-world use is now the standard for success, and projects that deliver tangible value are leading the way into the future of finance and technology. Let's be real, not every altcoin will make it. The market is sorting out the innovators from the hype-driven projects. Many coins that soared in past bull runs are fading because they lack real purpose or utility. Investors are moving away from speculative assets and into projects with substance. The era of get-rich-quick meme coins is ending. The market now demands real value and working products. Zombie coins, projects with no development or community, are being left behind. Holding on to these in hopes of a comeback is risky. Smart investors do their research. Who's the team? What's the use case? Is there real adoption? Don't just trust social media, dig into white papers and development activity. In 2025, winners will be those delivering real value, not just hype. The market is rewarding innovation and utility above all. Regulation has long been crypto's biggest question mark, casting a shadow of uncertainty over the industry. But 2025 is changing that narrative in a big way, as governments and regulators around the world step up to provide much-needed clarity. Governments are moving from fear and skepticism to acceptance and collaboration, creating frameworks that make crypto safer, more transparent, and more accessible to everyone. These new rules are designed to protect consumers while encouraging innovation and growth in the sector. Stablecoins are a major focus. Regulators want to ensure they're fully backed by real assets, building trust in the system and reducing the risk of sudden collapses. This oversight is helping to stabilize the market and attract more mainstream users. Clear rules for stablecoins make the ecosystem more reliable for everyday payments and long-term savings, giving people confidence to use digital currencies in their daily lives. Crypto taxes are finally getting clearer, with new guidelines making it easier for investors to comply and report their earnings. This not only legitimizes crypto as an asset class, but also encourages responsible participation from both individuals and institutions. Central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs, are on the rise, showing that even governments see the value in digital money. These official digital currencies are being developed to work alongside existing cryptocurrencies, offering new ways to transact securely and efficiently. The coexistence of CBDCs and private cryptocurrencies points to a hybrid financial future, where traditional finance and digital assets work together to create more options for everyone. Regulatory clarity is paving the way for mass adoption, making it easier for people everywhere to use crypto for payments, investments, and more. Investors and businesses can now participate with more confidence, knowing the rules of the game are clear and fair. This is attracting new players and driving innovation across the industry. The era of regulatory uncertainty is ending, replaced by a new age of opportunity and growth for the crypto world. This new clarity is a catalyst for the next billion users, opening the doors for global participation and financial inclusion on an unprecedented scale. Crypto is becoming a mainstream regulated asset class, one that's here to stay, shaping the future of finance for everyone. The biggest shift in 2025? Institutional money flooding into crypto. Major banks, corporations, and asset managers are now active players, bringing stability and legitimacy. Spot Bitcoin. ETFs have made it easy for anyone to invest, attracting steady inflows from financial advisors and pension funds. Public companies are adding Bitcoin to their balance sheets as a hedge against inflation. This trend is locking up supply and boosting long-term value. Big banks are launching crypto trading desks, custody services, and even DeFi investments. The financial world is embracing crypto as an opportunity, not a threat. Deep integration with traditional finance is driving the next phase of growth. Institutional adoption is cementing crypto's place in the global economy. The future of finance is being built right now. 2025 is a defining year for Ethereum, the backbone of the altcoin market. Ethereum's upgrades aim to fix high fees and slow transactions, with Layer 2 solutions making the network faster and cheaper. The success of these upgrades is critical. If they work, Ethereum could unlock massive new adoption. Decentralized apps could finally compete with traditional web services. But if user experience stays clunky, rival blockchains could take the lead. Investors are watching closely. ETH's value depends on these upgrades. A smooth transition could trigger a spot Ether ETF and a surge of institutional capital. The stakes are high, Ethereum's future and much of crypto's hangs in the balance. This is a true make-or-break moment for the world's leading smart contract platform. The outcome will shape the next era of blockchain innovation. What do the big players predict for crypto's future? Major institutions like Standard Chartered see Bitcoin reaching $150,000 by year's end, citing ETF demand and the halving cycle. ERC Invest's Cathie Wood is even more bullish, projecting exponential adoption as Bitcoin becomes a treasury asset and settlement network. These forecasts aren't just hype, they're based on deep research and real market trends. When global banks and top investment managers make bold calls, it legitimizes crypto for mainstream investors. Their optimism is fueling confidence across the industry. While the market remains volatile, the smart money is betting on a bright future. Institutional predictions are changing the conversation around crypto. The world is watching and preparing for what's next. So, what does it all mean? The second half of 2025 is a turning point for crypto. We're moving from speculation to real-world adoption and integration. The market is maturing, technology is improving, and regulations are clearer. Institutional money is here, making crypto more stable and accessible. Bitcoin's consolidation is building a foundation for future growth. Altcoins with real utility are rising, while hype-driven projects fade. Regulatory clarity and mainstream investment are creating a safer environment. Crypto is becoming user-friendly and accessible to everyone, not just techies. This could be the year crypto crosses into mainstream technology and finance. The promises of the past decade are finally coming true. The next 6 months will be pivotal. Crypto's revolution is just getting started. Get ready for an incredible ride.